Here today we're installing a MGS800 device into a 2018 Mitsubishi ASX. We're now removing the side panel from the vehicle, removing the bead panel, being very careful not to break any clips. Now removing the lower panel, unplugging connectors. Now we're unplugging the OBD device. Now we are removing the instrument cluster bezel, unplugging start button, unplugging info button, removing screws from the speedometer, removing the speedometer, unplugging. We're now taping up the loose auxiliary wires on the MGS device, making sure that we keep the plugs separate. We are now checking the diagnostics and calling the install through to make sure that everything is working before we install it into the vehicle. We're now applying double-sided tape to help with adhesion to the device into the motor vehicle. Now installing the device into the vehicle with the double-sided tape, also using some cable ties to assist with the mounting of the device, making sure that the device is nice and secure, not loose in the vehicle to cause any rattles. Now running the OBD cable down in behind the dash, making sure to keep away from all devices such as brake pedal, accelerator and clutch. Pulling the cable down, plugging into OBD device. So as you can see, we're now cable tying the OBD connector to the factory OBD plug, cutting off the loose of the cable tie, securing the device harness back up into the vehicle with the cable tie, making sure not to fall down, cutting off the excess of the cable tie, extra harness tied back in behind the instrument cluster, plugging the speedometer back in, installing factory screws, installing speedometer binnacle, plugging back in starter button, plugging back in info button, making sure everything is secure and tight, readjusting the steering wheel, plugging the factory OBD plug back in, plugging the OBD back into the factory location, installing screw, installing panel. Reinstalling bead panel.